Hello YouTube, I'm Toby. Today we're taking yet another look at my GT730. Now I have already covered the GT730 on this channel before, but if you're new here, this is the MSI built NVIDIA GT730. It's got 4 gigabytes of GDDR3 memory. Now I've always been curious to see just exactly what this GT730 can do, so I decided to put it up against PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, Subnautica and Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Now to give the poor thing a fighting chance, I overclocked it using MSI Afterburner, and I managed to give it a 23% overclock, so it should stand a fair chance. However, the GT730 is not fighting this battle alone. For our CPU, we have an Intel i3 2100 clocked at 3.1 GHz. And this is a dual core processor, so I'm honestly not expecting much from this setup. Now this processor is water cooled by my $32 custom water cooling loop from China, and it is currently cooled with sprinkler fluid. Now we've only got 8 gigabytes of RAM in this system, and it is DDR3 clocked at 1333 megahertz. So it's not an extremely powerful system, but I am curious to see just what it can do. So what do you say we start off with PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds? Alright, so these are the settings we'll be running the game on. Resolution wise, we're at 1366 by 768. Pretty much everything is set to very low, so yeah, the overall quality is very low right here. Now the background screen here is running at 18 frames per second, and this is pretty much going to be our maximum FPS count for the entire game. Alright, so we're in the airplane right now, and we're actually running between 20 and 30 frames per second, which is quite nice. I've tried the desert map before and it was running at 16 frames in the aircraft, so this might actually be playable on the old map. So during the free fall, we're actually still running the low 20s. This is actually a lot more than I expected after playing the desert map. Alright, so we've landed and our frame rate has dropped to 14, and the textures look horrible. This is going to be a mediocre experience to say the least. And I have found a pistol and a helmet. I did not want to pick up the shotgun choke, but everything is pretty much lacking right now. Now I don't have any speakers installed on this PC, so I am playing without sound, which is going to make this just that more interesting. And our frame rate has currently been around 14 to 17, so pretty much unplayable so far. Got killed. Oh well. Alright, so that was PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Well, it can run the game, but it is in no way enjoyable. Let's see what else this graphics card can play. These are the settings for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. We're still running the same resolution. We're running a mixture of high and low settings on the details and all that. Now Counter-Strike Global Offensive seems to be running around 100 frames per second. A few dips here and there, but it also rises every now and then. Dang. Alright then, so Counter-Strike Global Offensive is definitely playable on this computer. I don't know about you, but I like Subnautica, so it's usually one of the games I use to test my systems on. Now these are the settings that it has currently autofilled to, and they are pretty low and medium. The resolution is the same as the last games. Well, okay then, so far we're running at just under 20 frames per second. I honestly expected more. Alright, so in the in the shallow waters, that is, we're running in the high 20s, low 30s. That's a little better than before. Alright, so I will actually have to say that Subnautica is kind of playable. I have a feeling this may slow down considerably at times, but for the most part it actually seems playable. Alright, so that was my video for today. Now I hope you're not disappointed with the short length of this video, but it was kind of hard to cram much more into it. Now the only one of these three games I'd actually recommend using this system for is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but that can pretty much run on a potato nowadays. So if you're in a pinch and you really don't have anything else, sure you can play PUBG, but it's really not that enjoyable. SUBNAUTICA was a little more enjoyable, but I have a strong feeling that it will slow down once you get into the deeper waters. But thank you very much for watching this video and have a very nice day.